Hi, my name is Ari, and I'm the artist behind Triumvirate Art. So, the first video that I recorded that's up on YouTube right now and I'm using for my Patreon, I think gives a very concise detailing of the goals for my art pursuit and my art business. And I wanted to give a little bit more context, give a little bit more in depth look at what that means to me. And I tried to record a video before this, and what I ended up doing was just basically saying what I said in that short video that's like 2 minutes in a lot longer period of time. So I think in order to do what I want, which is give uh, more of a sense of the direction or the soul of the pursuit, would be to give you a look into me, into what I believe and what I want. I mean, ultimately, the reason I call this an art business with air quotes is I don't really care for it to be a business. It's more a matter of necessity uh, by law than it is of my own personal wants. I don't want this to be a for profit pursuit. That's not what it's about. It's not about wealth or status. It's just the embracing of myself, really. Creation is my gift in a sense. Um, and I think it's the gift that I can utilize best to engage with humanity or society as a whole in ways that I would hope will eventually benefit others beyond myself. So, I mean, that's what I do. I guess we can go now with who I am. And I feel like that's a harder question to answer. Who I am, I mean, I'm technically, I mean, I'm nobody. I'm no different from many of you, and just I'm just a person who's living in this world, who's trying to find their way through it, live the best life that they can with as much meaning as possible before I depart it. And there's not much that differentiates me from others, really, in a large sense. Um, and I think I would tend to be more comfortable sort of embracing that aspect of myself, of like being the person who's just kind of in the background, who's not the shining star, if you will. um, but in order to really pursue this artist's lifestyle and journey and make this a reality, a working reality of my existence, I need to sort of expose who I am, and put myself out there, and really, because I can't make this dream work without the help and support of others and the kindness of others and the belief of others in me to make this dream reality. So here I am. And what I really want from this endeavor is to facilitate a real way to connect with others and to give to others and enrich their lives as people so often do for me. And I think what that might look like in the future, like we're looking kind of farther ahead of if this endeavor actually takes off from the ground and becomes something, and I do get to live this sort of dream and do art and sustain myself with it. And if I can get to a point to where I have more, like there's enough affluence to where I can actually spread that and share it. Uh, I mean, I mean, what else could I hope for? I think in that future, what I would like to do is I would like to find more direct ways to influence the community, to impact the communities around me, or maybe even beyond. It doesn't even have to be local, because there's always people who are in need, who need the support that I would be so lucky to have been given, and I would like to uh, pay it forward, if you will. So what that looks like, I can't fully uh, realize or actualize into like a solid form yet, because I don't know. I still have, this is such a brand new endeavor for me. It's not even truly taken off yet. It's just very, I have the roots in, and I'm hoping that I can grow this into something beautiful. So I think that in this process, as I grow into this, that I can meet people, make connections, and network with other artists or other just people, like minded people who I encounter through this pursuit, uh, who will help me to really craft an actionable way to make a positive impact on other people. Yeah. So that is my ultimate goal, I think. Beyond, to do something beyond myself. In a way, it feels like embracing this path for myself, or jumping into it as I have, is the just the very first step in that, and it's exciting. Uh, it's uncertain as of yet, um, but I hope that this can be what I've explained, what I've kind of given you as my idea to see. I hope I can see it actualized, because ultimately I can go back to the hamster wheel of the regular working life, kind of go back into the normal working world, the normal 9 to 5. Sure, I can do it. It's been done, but that's not going to create the meaning for not just my life, but for lives beyond, that I really want to ensure comes to fruition. So it might be a little long-winded, and it might seem a little bit abstract at the moment, but I hope that there's something concrete enough for you to latch onto, to get a sense of me and of my motivations and of what I want this endeavor to be. Um, and I appreciate you listening to what I have to say, and for trying to hear me out and trying to see me and understand what I want from my life. And uh, yeah, I mean, that's support in itself. Any support is absolutely welcome and absolutely appreciated, whether that's just support of spreading the word, like word of mouth of who I am, or spreading my art, sharing my art, whether that's just through social media, whether that's purchasing it, being a patron of mine, um, whatever uh, that support is, even if it's just, you know, general human decency, it's very much appreciated. None of it is taken for granted. Um, and yeah, that's all I have for now. Uh, Again, thank you for listening. Thank you for your support. And, well, I hope to see you on the other side of this dream.